YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back in the Parthian Patchy campaign. Ooh, just about got a tongue twist out of that. So, yeah, right where we left off, which was basically finishing off Baktria. I am out of movement points, and they have one army, and they may very well come back with a whole bunch of mercenaries. My income's way up finally, so I might be able to get a little strength behind my faction here. There's some research I should probably be doing. I can keep doing this stuff to get better stables, which is going to be helpful. And then I want to say that I need, yeah, nobles' palaces. I think I can now build the building that I need to get Parthian swordsmen. I'm also curious if there's anything else to boost my missile ammunition. I'm going to look at that here. This gives me more charge bonus and speed, more missile damage. This enables settlement gates to pour boiling oil. That would be helpful, especially, well, actually probably not as much, because in patch 14 the AI is not going to keep burning gates like it was. So that may unfortunately not work out well for me, but probably for the better. So that one gives me more ammunition. And that is the only one that gives me more ammunition, so I don't know if I can get any more ammo bonuses. Alright, so let's think about what we need. We should probably go ahead and focus then on better stables. Not real concerned about ship health right now, so let's just keep going on through here. And see, this adds even more melee attack for all units, defense for all units, missile damage for land units. So, I mean, this gives me more shots per minute for all land units too. So that'd be pretty helpful. It's a lot of research. Let's see what else we could do over here potentially. This allows us to upgrade our town centers and trade. Only takes 5 turns. More wealth, and enables Eastern Major Field. Boosted tariff and an Eastern Spice Trader. That Spice Trader could come in handy too. I'm going to go ahead and research this. And I can probably fill out this army over here now. Might as well, while we have the money. I'll go ahead and keep a few Eastern Spearmen. What else can I recruit at the moment? Just Median Cav. We're just about to finish this to unlock Noble Blood Cav, so... yeah, Noble Blood Cav. If I built the other type of stables, I could get Armored Horse Archers, and I want to say I was doing that somewhere. Maybe I'm confused. Yeah, Amul has the Heavy Horse Studs. So I can recruit Armored Horse Archers in this province. So I could basically recruit part of my army here and then part elsewhere. Let's go to my provinces scroll just real quick. Just make sure I'm not... Yep, see, I'm already forgetting stuff up here. So let's see. I'll build one of those Spice Traders, and I haven't built any temples yet. I kind of want to get a look at what those can do for me. If I end up needing to tear it down later because it's not the most useful building, I will. And then I think I'm going to build an outskirts here so I can get some boost to my... what do you call it? Some boost to my income. Keep it high. Want to keep the income high. Obviously going to make it a lot easier for me. Now, some of you all are worried here because the only other thing I can build is a Khanat, or whatever it's called, Khanat, which does give me wealth from culture and growth, but it doesn't do anything for my food. So I may just end up rethinking that, and the growth bonus wouldn't be all that big. But, you know, it might be good temporarily until I finish filling out these settlements, and then I can switch it over. I don't want to take it any farther than that particular building, though, because then it'll start taking away food, actually, which would be absolutely no good. Let's see, where's my agents? Let's get a look at my agents. I've got 2 champions, 1 in each army, because I converted 1 champion, so that's pretty cool. And I can recruit more spies and dignitaries. I should do that with the rest of my money, too. Let's go ahead and get another spy and dignitary. So this agent, let's see, wounding enemy agents in self-defense is a great one, so I'm going to pick that. And then let's also recruit another dignitary, which will be right here. let's get this guy here. Adds growth per turn, or 1 growth per turn to the local province. And I do now think we should go ahead and end the turn. Or we still have an unassigned skill, my bad. Under Patchy's Vengeance army here. Let's see. I can get even more zeal, which adds attack to all my units, where I could try this commander to get more abilities through that. I mean, not sure. I'm going to go ahead and go with zeal for now. All the bonuses to my attack could come in really handy while the AI has these huge boosts. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn, see what happens. See if that remnant of Baktria comes after me. See if Sagartia comes after me. I've been calling them Sagittaria. Yep, sure enough, look at that. Huge bunch of mercenaries. And then they're going to run off with that one. All their mercenaries, though, were mercenary hillmen, which is apparently not the best choice for them. They do have some Bactrian light horse, though I overwhelmingly outnumber them. And I've got a lot of slingers. A lot of slingers. I don't know if there's any need for me to really fight this other than to maybe run these guys down and destroy them. So I think I will fight it for that reason. And I think I want to fight it on open ground. So I'm going to sally out and fight them. And this, again, this is mainly so I can run them down. Otherwise, auto-resolve would be kind of a good deal. And I have one Median Cav that's somewhat weak, so I'll try and keep it away from combat so that I don't lose it. It wouldn't be too hard to get it back, but I'd rather not lose it. It's already got some chevrons. Getting the Noble Blood Cav, though, will be a huge boost. And then I need to get an agent into the army with the Noble Blood Cav and start military training for them. Because if we can get some high chevron Noble Blood Cav, that's going to be huge. Plus, we probably need to build a blacksmith, or whatever we want to call it. I'm gonna use these guys from my town as bait. See if I can bait some slinger volleys and charges. Let's see. I'm such a cruel master. Alright. Let's go ahead and get my slingers into the second rank here. And then I have this one damaged Median Cav. I'll kind of leave it hidden. Got a couple Median Cav down this flank. I'll take my general and my other Cav down this flank. And then let's take a couple of Parthians down each flank as well. And my strategy here is going to be to lure the enemy back into my waiting slingers. And this Cav actually will probably hide further back here out of the way. Alright, that should do. Start the battle. Let's take our horse archers out first and start goading the enemy into an attack. And like I said, we want to drag them back to our slingers. They have their own slingers here, actually. That's going to be a problem. I don't want to lose a bunch of horse archers. Let's get over here in this scrub, where I'll get better cover bonuses. And I'll get clear out here on the flank of the Bactrians. Here we go. Yeah, so I just want to expend a lot of horse archer ammo on these guys, kill as many of them I can before they get to me. They do have light horse, which could potentially catch me. Shouldn't be able to catch me, but I'm not putting it past them. Yeah, just keep harassing the flanks of the Bactrians here. My horse archers are doing a pretty good job picking at that Hillman unit. And then same thing on this flank, we're killing a whole bunch of these spearmen. Again, this is just more of a nuisance than it's supposed to be anything else. That slinger's trained in on me now. Let's pull a little further out. See if we can lure the slingers are after me over here too. I need to pull back. My men are taking losses really fast to the slingers. And of course I really just intend, I'm going to leave 2 Cav here in the center. And then I'm going to bring more Cav to the flanks. I want to really spread the AI out, so it gives my slingers a chance to maximize their devastation. Oh, here comes the Bactrian light horse. Let's get ready to engage it. Bactrian Light Horse is going to come after my Median Cav. And let's just take my... I'm going to go into slow motion for just a second so I can get all my orders straight. Let's take my crap units, hard group them, and then just charge the enemy blindly. And then let's bring my Eastern Spearmen up too. I just want to pin the enemy in place for a minute to let my slingers continue to fire. And I'm going to take out their Eastern Slinger. Ooh, actually they got a general back here guarding these Eastern Slingers, so I'm just going to pull back for a second, see if we can lure him out. Alright, I'm going to go back into play. Just wanted to get my orders straight. Yeah, see, this is just a move to bottle up the enemy infantry. I'll just sit there and go into square again. Just want to bottle up. Spread out again. Got my horse archers here. We're going to devastate some of this Bactrian infantry. Still got slingers after me over here. And we need to get away from that infantry. See my slingers here just skirmishing away from the enemy units. I'm going to use these Royal Cataphracts to run these hillmen down. Thought it'd be a fairly devastating charge into the flank of hillmen. Yeah, it's just going to send those guys rolling. There's another light cav trying to get away from me and get into my slingers. I'm going to pull my slingers back just a little. Took out the Bactrians on this flank. Let's bring these horse archers back here. We've got a bunch of their units back here, and see, look how their guys are all just snagged up on my infantry. And while they sit there and fight my Eastern Spearmen, my slingers are just going to go back and prepare for another volley. And I can now get my cav all over their flanks too.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Taking a few losses to my Median cav, but nothing bad. My guy's like skirmishing into the enemy hillmen there. There we go. The computer likes to make sure it gets to throw all its javelins at your horse archers, but that's okay. I'll throw all my arrows at their face. So those Bactrians are goners. Let's bring these horse archers to bear on the back all this Bactrian infantry. And see, this is what I want. I can sacrifice the Eastern Spearmen and retrain them. These slingers are now going to just absolutely unload all over the Bactrian infantry. And it's going to minimize my losses. Like, so I don't lose slingers, I lose less of my important cavalry. And we can just absolutely mow down the enemy with missile fire. Missile fire is going to be my most efficient means of killing enemies on this campaign, because whenever I hit them with a missile, that means they didn't kill one of my men.
An entire unit has perished.
See, up here now, my horse archers behind them. They do have this Royal Cav, and I may focus fire it with my horse archers. Actually, my guys are already doing it for me. No focus fire necessary. These Bactrian guys getting showered with arrows. And my slingers are going to skirmish away on their own. And if I want, I can now bring in a charge with my cataphracts, which I do want. I'm going to give these guys into the breach, which should give them more punching power. And I'm going to group Warcry, trample. So this ought to be a pretty good trample charge. Yep. That scared the daylights out of all the Bactrian units because of the group Warcry plus the devastating trample charge. So that's going to be the end of all the Bactrian troops, but we're going to continue the massacre. First, I'm going to take my slingers off fire at will. Take my horse archers off fire at will. No skirmish. Let's send them to start cleaning up these units. Okay, so we're chasing all the fleeing Bactrian units, and this is the biggest blob of them right there. I don't see any other real important groups running away. So yeah, my horse archers are going to run down these spearmen. These guys are going to get run down by horse archers as well. So horse archers serve a dual purpose. They're actually great at mopping up fleeing units as well because they're fast. And then take these guys into those spearmen. Yeah, this big blob just getting mowed down by Median Cav. And then these guys are going to also get just absolutely trampled. So the Bactrians going down, feeling a lot of the pain that they were causing me earlier. So really not feeling bad about doing this to them. Not bad at all. In fact, I'm rather enjoying it. So yeah, Baktria is in a severe hurt at this point. And it looks like we have pretty much all but destroyed their troops. So I'll go ahead and quit the battle. Decisive defeat for the Bactrians there. No major losses for me. Again, Eastern Spearmen, I don't care. Those guys were sacrificial for me in the first place. Putting them in that square just gives my slingers time to rack up kills, which is exactly what I want. Some of their units still got way more kills than I think they should have, like this Bactrian Royal Cab, but whatever. They got slaughtered. And they're going to get away with one Eastern Spear unit. How terribly convenient. That's okay, we'll destroy them on the next turn. Aracosia went after him. And then Arya's going to go finish him off. Glad to help, my friends, glad to help. So, one of the last remaining Bactrian armies there gets slain, and then there's one other one standing right out here by the river. That's the one I guess we're going to end up going after on the next turn. So Bactria's futile attempt to come back to life. They still have one attempt left, I'm guessing, with that army, but I hope to put an end to them before they can even dream of such. These agents I'm going to go ahead and just put into their agent actions here to start gaining some experience for a few turns, and then we'll use this guy to come poison these Bactrians. Oh, whoops, I accidentally did an assassination and it failed. My bad. Not quite poisoning. Let's use these guys to ambush the remaining Bactrians. And we'll just auto-resolve this one, it's not really worth seeing. Alright, and that music there means that Baktria is officially destroyed. So, no remaining armies. Baktria is off the map. So yeah, I'm going to build another farm here. Just need all the food I can get at the moment. And I'll build another... I could build another outskirts, just get more wealth from industry, keep blowing out the wealth here. Of course I could do a temple. I want to build another temple and just see what they have. If I need to switch it over, I can. And I'm about to be able to unlock this spice trader on the next turn, so I'm going to wait. That spice trader's pretty cool. Oh, the satraps, or Eastern Governor's Palace is cool too. 1 experience for new dignitaries. That's +3 public order and 100 wealth. Man, that's pretty handy. Where does it go from there? I'm curious. Let's see how this building branches out. So the level 3 building gives +2 experience to dignitaries, a little more wealth, but it takes food. Yeah, +5 public order, not bad. And then 250 wealth, +7 public order. Wow. Not bad. The spice, 100 wealth, 200 wealth. Already minus public order there, but wow, +20 wealth from all commerce. Wow, 400 wealth from the Eastern Spice Bazaar. That's pretty big. Ooh, the real question is, what do I want? I might stick with the... That one gives me 100 wealth from cultures too. I might build one of each, just to see how it goes. What is this one? Eastern Library. Gives me bigger research rate, plus wealth from culture. Wow, that's cool, because these buildings don't have any penalty for upgrading. So actually I might build the library, since I'm going to build the spice... I'll build the spice one up here, and I'll build the library right here. So let's go down that road. 2 public orders so we can get a wind catcher. Cannot. Not what I need. Let's see. What is this one? Gives me way more wealth from industry. -5 construction cost. I need to research, or I just don't have the money to build that Adobe maker would probably be the best choice for just from the sake of wealth, so I might wait until I can build the Adobe makers. Let's go to Patchy's Vengeance here. We can upgrade this army. Let's give them siege experts. And then here we can get another skill into critical success. And then let's go back over here to this army that can now recruit Noble Blood Cav. So pretty big pickup, so it's a increase of 5 in melee attack. Nice health upgrade to the Noble Blood Cav as well. Not a huge difference here actually, but a difference worth noting. And it's only 10 more upkeep. I can now get level 3 Parthian horse archers, which is pretty cool. Not bad at all. Horse skirmishers not interested. Yeah, this will definitely be worth it. Let's go with the Noble Blood Cav.
Noble cause requires noble men.
And let's go ahead and end the turn. That's about all I can do. I just want to kind of get stabilized, build some things, get ready for the next... and I also need to take a look at my diplomacy on the next turn. I almost forgot to take a look at that. Just get ready for the next impending war, which I don't know when it'll start, but it's bound to start. I don't think Persia's any friend of mine, and I know that Sagartia is still at war with me, but I don't really want to go destroy Sagartia because Arya is allied to them, so I'm going to have to be careful how I play my cards here. One of my generals just died. Just pick a new general here. +2 public order, sure, why not? What's the political situation like? I've botched it quite a bit. But I honestly, like, no matter how hard I try, it seems like everything I do here just makes things worse. So, not really sure what to do about politics. I've tried to understand it, but it's like, even though I read what they say, it doesn't ever turn out that way. Let's see, so our next research... What did I research that time? We researched this. Gives me Eastern Spice Trader. The next Spice Trader line is right here. It's quite a ways away. That gives me Eastern Bazaar. Let's go back to the military ones for just a little while and get the better stables. We'll go for the royal stables. Let's see.
My lord.
This army's got some nice chevrons on these Parthian horse archers, but part of me wants to go ahead and go replace these guys with the armored variety. I just need to stabilize this province a little more before I take off. Go ahead and build a farm here. Upgrade this eastern village. Actually, let's spend the money on this adobe maker. Can't quite afford another adobe maker. And we can't afford the eastern spice. What does this one do? 100 wealth from culture, experience for champions, +4 eastern cultural influence. This one gives me bigger public order. This one's kind of handy. I might want to wait and do this because I get cultural influence plus wealth from culture. That's not bad. I think I'm going to wait and build this royal sanctuary. Just kind of take my time here with the money and how I choose to spend it. Got a skill we can still address. Okay. I'm going to start giving this guy strength here so that we can try and coerce enemy agents. Get more. I want like a whole slew of enemy agents. Preferably a lot of spies and champions. Dignitaries are good because they can help convert provinces faster. Here comes the Roxolani. I knew the quiet time wasn't going to last for long. The Roxolani look like they have several settlements through here, so this is going to get kind of ugly. Let's see if we can make peace with Sagartia. If we could, that would secure the southern border and allow me to focus on the Roxolani and pick up some new lands. It's possible that these other factions don't like the Roxolani, which might give me some respite. Apparently one of my generals died. Never seen the Parthian video, that's kind of cool. That is one manly beard. Everybody's mourning. So just generals dying of natural causes, of course, because it's a 1 turn per year campaign. Whatever, I'll counter the rumors. Freaking ripoff. I'm gonna pick this other nobles here. Alright. Let's see, so I got some of my money back. Roxolani are off to my north. Let's take a look at the diplomacy situation. The Roxolani are at war with me and like me. Because of all the war. It's like, we like you, but sorry, we gotta kill you. You've seen too much. Sagartia also likes me, but is at war with me. So let's see if they'll take a peace treaty. They will. Good. And now let us... I wonder if they would be willing to take... I can't trade with them. But at least we're not at war with them. And Persia likes me because of my military actions against Baktria. Let's see if we can get a trade going with Persia.
Be at home and speak as you would before your own hearth fires.
They don't want to trade. Maybe a non-aggression pact? I'll pay you. Just want to get these guys on my side. Come on.
You serve your masters well, but you do not yet make a convincing argument.
See, these guys like Sigartia and Aria, and they're defensively allied with Armenia, so this would secure a lot of my borders. They are at war with Pontus, Seleucids, and the others. So this would make those factions hate me for allying with them. Alright, let's go ahead and
Truly
get a non-aggression pact with Persia.
Your kind words.
Media Atropatene is at war with the Seleucids, defensively allied with the Armenians.
Welcome, friend. Let us conclude our
They don't want a
business
trade
with good
agreement.
haste, and then enjoy the pleasures of this house.
Let's see if a non-aggression pact is in order. Okay, there.
I
So
came as a
this gives me temporary respite on my southern borders, and my reputation is steadfast. So these people hopefully
Please
will
accept
work
as
with
a
me.
most humble audience.
Just got a trade agreement with Media Atropatene as well.
Be welcome. You have my full attention.
And Persia's still not
My-
interested in trade.
I
That's
have
okay. I mean, at
listened
least we've got a
long
lot
to your
of green
witty
faces
speech,
here, including the people
but
who are
I
at war with
cannot
us.
agree to what lies.
So let's go destroy the Roxolani before they decide they don't want to break up with me anymore. I've got a few armored horse archers here. I got a lot of horse archers here, and a lot of slingers, which ought to be, you know, a decent counter to the Roxolani, unless they have a lot of melee cav. I need some melee cav. That's the one thing this army is kind of lacking. And then this province isn't entirely converted yet either. Can now build a spice trader as well, so that'll keep boosting our income. You can see my income's pretty good right now. I can't get a hold of any melee cab at the moment, so I may just wait a turn to go after the Roxolani. How's this province gonna do? It'll stabilize. I'm gonna go into forced march up here to Amul, just so we can guard our northern border. Well, I tried to at least. Hopefully the Roxolani can't make it all the way down here. Open up strength. Let's bring this spy up here as well to get ready to go do some work on the Roxolani. And then where's our more veteran dignitary? Must have died. Yeah, the dignitary must have died because I've only got one, which I don't have enough money to get another at the moment. Let's go ahead and end one more turn. Ooh, got an unassigned skill sitting right in front of my face. The spy just hit level 2. Hopefully we can use him against the Roxolani. Income is really good right now. With these trade agreements and these new buildings popping up, it ought to just get better, which means that I should be able to afford plenty of forces. And honestly, if I can just kind of keep my southern borders happy, I can expand to the north and then to the west safely with my back against the wall, basically. So we're in a whole lot better position. Sigardia wants a non-aggression pact. Happy to take that. So now my southern border should be completely secure. So this is really good. We're in so much better shape than we were a while back. This army is in pretty good shape for going up against the Roxolani as well. Oh man, I should have taken him out of forced march before I moved him. That was a mistake. This province probably isn't going to rebel at this point either. Let's bring these guys over here so that I can get more armored horse archers. There's going to be a lot of horse archers, but since I don't have melee cav in this particular army, I mean, the more of these armored horse archers I can get, the better. And we can go ahead and build an adobe maker here as well. And we're about to finish some of these sanctuaries and other buildings here that ought to continue to boost. And I'll leave one army down here, and I may train another since I have so much money just to be safe. I don't want to leave my homeland completely undefended in case someone just comes blitzing through or all of a sudden the political tides shift, which would be extremely bad. Feeling a lot more confident at the moment. Obviously,
have not omens shown that the gods will welcome a treaty?
Aracosia wants a
Do
defensive
not offend
alliance.
the gods, I
They're
beg
friends with Sigartia, or allied with Sigartia. They're defensively allied with Arya, and they're not at war with Persia. So hopefully Persia and these guys don't start going at it, because then that's going to look bad for me. But I'll take their defensive alliance for now. And I'm just about out of time for this episode. I do want to go up and just kind of spy ahead to Roxolani territory just to see what we're going to be up against.
On the move.
No defenses at Cath. Interesting. Take these guys out of forced march. And let's see. Go ahead and do some recruiting here. I'll finish filling out this army. This army's almost good to go. Man, I got a lot of horse archers. Armored horse archers, though, going to be pretty useful. That's all I have time for at the moment, so not a real climactic point to leave it at, but it's it'll be good for now. I'm going to take this spy and start bringing him up here too. And then this guy's probably helping to continue to convert this province, so nothing wrong with that. We could use some public order here for just a little while, so I'll go ahead and build the Tower of Silence. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing off for now. Things kind of calm at the moment in the Parthian Patchy campaign here, but it's about to get vicious again as I make my way towards Cath. So we start taking on the Roxolani, the vicious steppe faction. So ought to be pretty interesting. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing off for now.